Hello and welcome to German Lessons with Mr. Ferguson. Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum Deutschunterricht mit Herrn Ferguson. Diese zweite Vokabelstunde, the second vocabulary lesson, ist das Wetter, the weather. Before wir anfangen, please don't forget to like this video, bitte klickt gefällt mir, and to subscribe to my channel so that I can keep helping you with your German. Bitte vergesst nicht zu abonnieren. In the UK, talking about the weather makes up an enormous amount of chit-chat, and the same is true of Germany. In this lesson, we'll look at some of the most common phrases used to describe the weather. Let's go, los geht's. Das Wetter is neuter, and because of this, we can remember to refer to it as es throughout all of our phrases. The first phrases to know are es ist, it is, as well as es war, it was. Both of these will be used with an adjective. You can also form the future tense by using the structure es wird, adjective, sein, and we'll look at some more examples of this. We can use these phrases with the following adjectives to describe the weather. Heiß, hot. Am Strand ist es heiß. At the beach, it is hot. Warm, warm. Ich mag es, wenn es warm ist. I like it when it's warm. Kalt, cold. Im Winter in Deutschland war es kalt. In the winter in Germany it was cold. Sonnig, sunny. Wenn es sonnig ist, spielen wir Tennis. When it is sunny, we play tennis. Regnerisch, rainy. Es wird morgen regnerisch sein. It will be rainy tomorrow. Wolkig or bewölkt, cloudy or overcast. Es ist sehr wolkig. It's very cloudy. Am Donnerstag wird der Himmel bewölkt sein. On Thursday, the sky will be overcast. Neblig, foggy. Gestern war es neblig. Yesterday, it was foggy. Frostig, frosty. Wenn die Temperatur sinkt, ist es oft frostig. When the temperature falls, it's often frosty. Frisch. It literally means fresh, but it can also be used to mean cool or nippy. Heute ist es etwas frisch. Today, it's quite nippy. There are lots more adjectives you can use to describe the weather, and if you do think of any, do let me know in the comments. As well as using es ist and its other tense forms with adjectives, there are some phrases to describe the weather which use verbs of their own. In English, these are things like, it is raining. So let's start with that. The verb to rain is regnen. And in German, it is raining is exactly the same as it rains. And we use the S1010 endings. You can revise these by clicking the banner now. To say it rains or it is raining, we say es regnet. Zum Beispiel, es regnet oft in England. It often rains in England. To form the past tense of this phrase, we have the simple past, imperfect form, es regnete. It rained or it was raining. We can also use the perfect tense, which I refer to as shep, to form this sentence. If you aren't sure how to form the perfect tense, you can go back and watch that grammar video by clicking the banner now. The perfect tense of it rained or it was raining is es hat geregnet. The final form I'm going to discuss in this video is the future tense. As with all future tense sentences which use the verb werden, the sentence needs to end in an infinitive. If you aren't sure how to form the future tense, you can go back and watch that video by clicking this banner. The future tense form it will rain or it will be raining is Es wird regnen. The next verb is to snow. Schneien. Es schneit. It is snowing, or it snows. Es schneite, or es hat geschneit. It was snowing, or it snowed. And es wird schneien. It will snow, or it will be snowing. Next, we have the verbs donnern, to thunder, and blitzen, to lightning. You will certainly have heard these words before when thinking about Santa's reindeer, but there is a great fact about the word Donnerstag and why it means Thursday. Donner means thunder, and the Norse god of thunder was Thor. So what was Thor's day became Thunder Day in German, Donnerstag, and Thursday in English. Es donnert. It is thundering, or it thunders. Es donnerte, oder es hat gedonnert. It was thundering, or it thundered. Es wird donnern. It will be thundering, or it will thunder. In English, these translations sound a bit strange, but you can think of it as there is, there was, or there will be thunder. The same thing happens with there is, there was, or there will be lightning, as you'll see. Es blitzt. It is lightninging, or it lightnings. This can also mean to flash, and you will hear this when talking about the flash of a camera. Es blitzte, oder es hat geblitzt. It lightninged, or it flashed. Es wird blitzen. It will lightning, or it will flash. Next, a more common verb that means to thunder and to lightning combined is gewittern, to storm or to be stormy. Es gewittert. It is stormy, or literally it storms. Es gewitterte, oder es hat gewittert. It was stormy, or it stormed. And es wird gewittern. It will be stormy, or it will storm. The final verb to look at in this video is frieren, to freeze. Up to now, all the verbs I've mentioned have been regular, hence their normal imperfect tense endings of te when used with s, as well as their past participles being made up of ge, the stem of the verb, and t. Frieren is irregular in the past tense, so keep an eye out for the changes. The present tense is completely normal. Es friert. It freezes, or it is freezing. But in the past tense, as we have in English with it froze, we have a vowel change. We therefore say es fror in the imperfect. In the perfect tense, we need to think about the fact that freezing is a change of state. And so the perfect tense is es ist gefroren. It froze. In the future tense, we use es wird frieren. It will freeze. So, those are the most common weather phrases in German, as well as some examples of how to use them in context. If you're enjoying my videos, please help me to continue bringing you new content by clicking this banner now to buy me a coffee. Danke im Voraus. It's a good idea to pause the video now to have all the weather vocabulary in one place. Gibt es für euch regionale Ausdrücke, die das Wetter beschreiben? Are there any regional phrases that you have to describe the weather? If there are fun or interesting phrases in your language, as well as regional variations in German that you might know, please do add them in a comment below. Bitte schreibt einen Kommentar. Also, please don't forget to click subscribe to receive all of my German lesson videos, language learning tips and updates. You can also follow me on Instagram with the username Herr Ferguson and on Twitter under @Herr Ferguson. Otherwise, from me is Danke und auf Wiedersehen.